I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kojay here, and I want to share with you a special tweet, very important tweet, and you'll know why at the end of this, by David Ayer, who is responding and replying, quote tweeting, hater, instigator, negative commentary, perpetrator type of person, who was saying about the rebooted Suicide Squad was so good that he doesn't even need to bother with David Ayer's director's cut. Something along those lines. And what's interesting is David Ayer himself, quote, tweet replied the person with three pictures of response, like an essay, of his stance on the whole matter. And I'm going to read that to you. But what's interesting is he said, my turn, dot, dot, dot. And then began to speak. My turn. Interesting. That is a line from Batman, Batfleck specifically, in a director's cut called Zack Snyder's Justice League. The Snyder Cut! And you all know that story. And to restore the Snyderverse, this is important too. So it reads, my turn. I don't know what quit is. I'm not who you think I am. Nothing in my life was handed to me. It's been a struggle from the jump. My pop committed suicide Christmas morning when I was 4 in Miami. And that was just the beginning. Foster care, abuse, disruption, chaos. I went to more schools than I can count. What stability? I was in South LA doing hood rat shit as a kid. Got arrested. LA County probation forever. Had to take the bus to Crenshaw and Exposition to see the gang lady twice a month. But that didn't stop me from doing a lot of stupid and dangerous shit. I was the kid everyone just knew was going to end up dead or in prison. And I was in the right hood for it. I've seen bodies, blood, heads busted open, watched people die. Stepped over brains on the sidewalk to catch my bus. Been shot at more times than I can remember. Got my ass beat by the LAPD, Batonzio. One of the first crack houses in LA was on my block, Rolling 20s hood. I dropped out of high school and every day in the streets holding up a wall on a bodega. It took someone dying in my arms, covered in their blood and vomit, to wake me up. So I joined the Navy and served on a nuclear submarine. And I saw more, and experienced things that scared my soul. Try 67 days underwater in a steel tube when you're running out of food. The Navy broke me, and the Navy saved me. I learned discipline, and the Navy gave me a work ethic. I lived in Sonora, Baja California, bounced back and forth, worked any job I could after that. House painting, construction, electrician. I started writing screenplays because someone saw something in me I didn't. Wesley Strick, thank you. You saved my life. I wrote, and I got sucked back into the streets, smoking PCP and cruising in my Olds Cutlass. I didn't have a refrigerator. I didn't have a bed. I had nothing. Didn't file tax returns for 7 years. I had no future. And I figured I was just burning time until I caught a case and got locked up. That's where Training Day came from. I saw it happen. I heard all the neighborhood stories. I wrote them down. I poured my soul on a page. And when someone offered me $30K for the rights, I laughed. But Training Day was special. Of course, no one believed it at the time. The nice Hollywood folks refused to believe cops could be that corrupt. Then the Rampart scandal happened, and yeah, they realized maybe it's real. Took years to get that movie made, and it changed my life. The lessons of that script: put your pain on the page. That is why I tell stories. I've seen the bad do good, and the good do bad. I write about my lived truth. and I'd take the risk. Like putting my house on the line to direct my first movie. I put my life into Suicide Squad. I made something amazing. My cut is intricate and emotional journey with some bad people who are shit on and discarded. A theme that resonates in my soul. The studio cut is not my movie. Read that again, and we shall. The studio cut is not my movie. And my cut is not the 10-week director's cut. It's a fully mature edit by Lee Smith, standing on the incredibly work by John Gilroy. It's all Stephen Price's brilliant score, with not a single radio song in the whole thing. It has traditional character arcs, amazing performances, a solid third act resolution. A handful of people have seen it. If someone says they have seen it, they haven't. So yeah, should be clear by now, I don't have any quit in me. Never have, and why should I? Every day breathing is a gift. I thought my story was going to end in the grave or a cell long ago. So these I'm living here are bonus rounds. I'm so honored and blessed to have the career I do. Quit? After my kids watch me come home every day after the studio takeover of the edit with my heart torn out? Who would I be to them if I quit? I've never told my side of the story, and I never will. Why? Same reason no one will ever know what happened on my submarine. I keep my covenants. I'm old school like that. So I kept my mouth shut and took the tsunami of sometimes shockingly personal criticism. Why? That's what I've done my whole life. Real talk. I'd rather get shot at. I'm so proud of James and excited for the success that's coming. I support WB and I'm thrilled the franchise is getting the legs it needs. I'm rooting for everyone. The cast, the crew. Every movie is a miracle, and James' brilliant work will be the miracles of miracles. I appreciate your patience. I will no longer speak publicly on this matter. Ladies and gentlemen, that's real. That's Suicide Squad. And the thing is, this is my input. From experiences and observations as a fan and as working in the industry, at the bottom end, but you get a taste of it. The thing is though, everyone is unfortunately not treated equal. A lot of talents and directors are under certain contracts, and certain things they can say or do can jeopardize what they work so hard for, especially if you're in a position where what you worked hard for has been altered. And as you can tell, that is not his story. Yet, when it's shit on, it's tied to him. It's great other directors, current directors, are getting it. And some of them have thanked David Ayer for his suffering so they have it easy. But it's like, what about that suffering? I mean, that could be fixed. That could be. It's like, it's like the guy got framed, And if you want to do something about this, you can. Now, the directors and talents, I think a great actor said this once. His initials are Jason Momoa. He said that in an industry where you can't always speak freely or speak your mind, but fuck yeah, he wants to see the director's cut of Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut. That is true. And David Ayer is a good guy, and if his hands are tied, now I don't know the extent of the whatever contractual agreements he has, but either way, he has said what he said. Now it's our turn. We can say what we say. Because if we're going to help, we got to bang loud on the door. And October 5th, there is an event you can join in on. August 5th is the 5th anniversary of Suicide Squad. In 2016, David Ayer's film was subject to studio interference and has been waiting 5 years for his true vision for the film to be released. Do you want the return of the Snyderverse? Well, there is a Snyderverse film out there. If we want the restoration of the Snyderverse, we must release the Ayer cut. On August 5th, we are calling on the heroes of old to make it happen once more. At the time shown, whenever you are in the world, let's unite. Share your favorite screenshots, clips, GIFs, fan art, and your hopes and wishes for the future of the franchise and these characters that David gave us. Tag each post with the hashtag #ReleaseTheAyerCut. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. When visions get ruined, we need voices to rise. And yo, we could do this, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta. August 5th, come on guys, let's do it. Let's help release the Ayer cut. Let's make it trend. Let's make our voices loud enough so they cannot ignore us. And let's release this for the betterment of Hollywood. Let's make Hollywood a better place, huh? We got this. Release the Ayer cut. Yo, one more thing before I go. If you want a taste of the Ayer cut, see what he has in store for you. This novelization is cheap as hell. It's like only $7, $6, maybe $5. Maybe some places you'll find it for $3. Check out Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, wherever books are sold. But this baby, this book is a novelization adaptation from his script. Now, you know the film was written, the film was shot, the film was done. And that time this book was made. Then they screwed up his film. So, you want a taste of Ayer cut and see how good it is? Get an idea, feel how it is? This is the best way. And the best way the film can come out is with your help. Everyone, August 5th, let's trend, release the Ayer cut. And together, we may hopefully help Hollywood become a better place. This is your boy Kojay via RT Snyder Cut. Follow them and much love. Release the Ayer cut.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really